Hello everyone, welcome to Project Excel video. I'm not really in the game right now, but I'm going to talk about the negative enchantments for your clothing. So as you can see here, not that one, but there's like clothings like hats, accessories, back accessories, and armors. They're in a bag when you get them. And when you get a bag, there will be some traits and not really traits, but like enchantments on them. Enchantments. And there's a negative and positive enchantments. And in this video, I'll be talking about the negative enchantments that you can get from your items that are hats, accessories, back accessories, and of course armor. Now, there are a couple of the negative enchantments right over here. So what I'm gonna do is of course gonna talk about what are enchantments. So the enchantments are a trait that is randomly applied to your armor accessory that raises or lowers your item's effectiveness. So for example, if you get yourself a bag of bandits attire, which of course it's in a bag, you can either get or not get any enchantments on them. But if you do get an enchantment on them, it's either a negative enchantment or a positive enchantment. Will either give you a negative effectiveness, which is that can possibly worsen the armor, or it can give you a positive enchantment, which will possibly gives you help you more or give more effect towards the armor, make the armor better. Now, since we're gonna go ahead and talk about the negative enchantments, here are some of the negative enchantment right now. And the first one is of course the rusty. Now what does the rusty do? So the rusty, it decreases your item's defense by 20%. So if you have a bandit's attire, the endurance, which is of course the defense, will be lowered. I don't think it's gonna be like 30 anymore, except it's gonna go down. It's not gonna be the same as what you think it's going to be. Now, there's also Crude right here. It's a negative enchantment, and what Crude does is three things. So it decreases the item's defense by 25%, it decreases item's strength by 25%, and it also decreases item's magic by 25%. So you get decreased defense, magic, and strength. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether or not this works with an item that only has a base stats of 30 of like endurance and like defense, because I'm not sure, because every single armor has their own different base stats. Some gives you endurance, which is defense, and some gives you magic and strength, as you see here. So maybe it directly gives negative effects towards your stats, or maybe it's just the armor itself. So whatever armor you have, if it uses, or if the armor gives you magic strength, and if the armor gives you magic strength and um defense, it will be lowered. So what I should actually be exampling here is the Kaido outfit, because the Kaido outfit gives you strength, magic, and endurance, which is defense, and this can be a big thing. Because if you have a Kaido's outfit and you get yourself Rusty or probably Crud, is not really good, because then you have lowered your base stats, which means that it's not gonna be the same strength, magic, or endurance stats at all. So don't get yourself crude, cause it's gonna be bad. Look at this, 25% decrease on the items each stats. Now let's go to the used one. So the used one is a negative enchantment, because of course it's used. And what this does is it decreases your item's defense by 10%. So this only decreases your strength, nothing, no, not strength, but your defenses, nothing more. Now there's also a negative enchantment here, which is called the Flawed. And what this does is it decreases every single stat you have, which is the defense, strength, and magic, but they're different. Because the defense has a decrease on 10%, the other two, which is the strength and magic, has 20%. So this one is more better than having a crude one, because the crude one was 25% on every stat. Now let's go to the wrecked one. The wrecked one is more worse than the crude one. So this one has a negative enchantment towards every single one of them. And not only that, it has 50%. 50. Like what? So it's worse because it's more like the half of what the other one has. So this is the worst one you could possibly get, because 50% is half. So if you're thinking about getting yourself Kaido's outfit, your strength has been minus, okay? Your strength has been minus. So if I get myself a calculator, because I'm not good with mind calculations. So let's see, 1500 divided by 2. So your strength has literally just gone to 750. That's not good. You don't want that. You want your strength to be as high as possible, and the wrecked enchantment just made it worse. So don't get yourself, if you get an item or clothes that has a wrecked enchantment on it, do not use it. Either sell it and fool somebody, just don't use it yourself. This is probably the worst thing you've ever decided in your entire life. Now let's go to the next one, which is broken. For this one, it's even more worse. This is completely broken. God. So the decrease on the items is, once again, all of them: defense, strength, and magic, except this one is 75, which is 25% more than the wrecked enchantment. This is not good at all. Do not get yourself broken. It's even worse than the wrecked. Do not get this. 75%. Like, bruh, don't. Just don't even use it. This is making your clothing worse. It's not gonna help you at all. There's no use getting armor that it has a broken enchantment on it, because it's gonna be useless. Okay, let's go with the small one. So the small has it's a decrease on your defense by 40%, so that's good. But if you're thinking of having a defense type armor or accessory, then that's not good. Let's see, we have ruined. So this one is a lot more better than the others, because it only has a decrease on defense strength by 10%, 5%, and then another 5%. So I would say, yeah, allow you to have this, but once again, if you're trying to get the best out of your items, which is the armors and of course the accessory, don't get accessories or armor that has a decreased or negative enchantment at all. Now let's go with the mundane. So the mundane, oh no. Okay, this one's worse if you're some people have asked me about armors that is compatible with Yami. They want the best out of their Yami magic sword or whatever. So they really wanted that. So that's 100% sure. Do not get yourself this enchantment, especially if you're gonna have a Yami as you maining it. So do not get this negative enchantment on your armor, because if you do, you're just regretting it. Because if you get this and you're trying to be powerful by using your Yami, well, it's not gonna help you at all. It's just make yourself worse. 95%, come on. You're only using 5% of the armor. Now let's go to the next one, the demolished. Demolished, it's even worse. Okay, it's item strength. So, if you're using Ofa a lot and you want a armor that gives you a lot of strength, don't get an armor that has this negative enchantment, because 95% decrease. Bruh, it's the same as the other one. Except it's strength. No, don't get this. Now let's go with the last and final one, which is the fake one. I'm gonna go talk about this other here later on. in another video, but since we're only talking about the negative enchantments, let's just go ahead and take the last one, which is the fake one. Now what does the fake one does? Sheesh. The fake one got us at the very end. The fake one is the worst enchantment that you could possibly get out of all of the enchantments here in the game. So if you get an armor with a fake enchantment, don't even try to use it. Don't even try. Because it's the worst enchantment you can buy. 90% of all of the stats. The defense, the strength, the magic, 90% decrease. Not worth it. Not worth it. If you keep getting this negative enchantment in every single armor, accessories, and hat, you're the unluckiest person alive. But yes, that would be it for this video. That is the last one. The game's Trello just literally just gave us the worst negative enchantment they could possibly give us at the very end, which is what we want to know. So now you know what the enchantments you're not supposed to get, because don't get this enchantment. This will hurt you. This will literally make your armor cry and your stats just go bye-bye. Don't get this, okay? Negative enchantments are not supposed to be used. Nah. I'd rather throw it away, sell it probably, never use it. Don't get any enchantments. Don't get any armor that has negative enchantments, because they're not gonna help you at all. But yes, that would be it for this video. I am done talking about the negative enchantments inside the game. So if you have any questions or anything like that, I would not recommend you to talk or like ask me or anything. I would recommend you to go in the game's Discord server and ask there, because there are a lot of people who know more than me. And also, if you're trying to like find a YouTuber that uploads like really good, don't go after me either, because I'm not good at uploading or anything. I just upload for fun, and of course I upload mostly because I want to upload. So yes, that would be for this video. That is the negative enchantments here in the Project XL game.